7,000 with the change that you wanted.
Here's the change.
Yeah.
Can you speak up a little, please?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I can't hear.
Barbara, you accepted it?
Yes,
Okay. Who,
I'm sorry.
that's okay, she didn't hear you, so. I
I'll
just wanted-
second it.
Okay.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the first thing, let's see if I can talk louder for you. The first thing is the sander for the truck. When we did the sander on our budget, which the budget was approved for, it was only $4,800 to buy that sander that we wanted, so he could do it all. Now it is $7,842 for the same thing. So I have to discuss with Gary to see if we can buy it, because I don't know if we can. It would have made it a lot easier for him.
How long ago did you get that price of
The
48?
first one, when I got back in February,
Wow, and it almost doubled in that short amount of time?
Everything's doubled.
Holy mackerel.
so just so you know, I'm gonna ask Gary if we have any extra money. I'm not sure we do, but I can,
Excuse me,
Mr. Lewis, stop talking.
you have to be quiet, please, during the meeting.
And the next thing is the apartments, which are becoming a problem. Also, Westco's apartment is a one-bedroom downstairs, which needs complete overhaul. And the estimate they gave us was only $3,900, which I don't know if that's going to do it or not, but if David could do it, he would definitely do it. But I don't know if he can do it. So, and 76 Windsor Terrace is now completely empty, because they're going to start working on it, and I would have had to move her someplace anyway. So she found a Section 8 apartment in Ware, which makes it a lot easier. So everything's out of there.
Excellent.
So whatever,
Oh, good.
yeah. And then 540 Keys Road, the 3-bedroom, stopped. Don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. I just don't know.
So no progress,
No, not at all. No, no.
and they're all offline.
Yeah. But there's no money. That means no money.
I'm just,
Which we need. Now, what do I have? Apartments, okay. The air and heat pumps, they are becoming a terrible problem. What David and I are going to do in my spare moments after I get all the annuals done and everybody turns them in on time, because today was the last day, and we still have a number
wait,
that
wait,
out.
wait. You gotta do it with your fingers? Oh, thank
Sorry.
you. Farm girl.
Including all of the board, all the ones. All of you, none of you have turned it in. You're shaking your head. The annual reports that I have to do. You haven't turned, you turned in your paperwork, I got yours.
I have to.
You have to,
It's done, but I have to turn it in yet.
Bob has to turn his in.
I have to turn mine in.
Yes,
First I have to look at it.
Yeah.
okay, so that we're going to have to get all the things together, send them to DACD, and show them this is not working. It's costing us more money to do this than it is to, should have just put baseboard heating in. It would have been a lot easier. This is
Yeah, but
crazy.
then you would have been faced with air conditioners,
Yeah.
and then everybody would have had air conditioners in their windows,
Yeah,
and
but
that
if
would
these
have...
aren't working, look how much it's costing us. You'll see how much the bill for a couple of things, excuse me?
Mine is working.
I know, some are working. Some are working, some are, I don't know what's happening to some. The
When
one
I-
department that she used to be in is dead. That's no good.
Well, it's
not-
working. They charged it, and
Right.
it is working,
Yeah.
but he
Right.
said that there is a leak in the unit
Yes.
outside the
There is.
compressor, and it can't be fixed.
No.
So eventually, when it
Yep.
uses up all that
Yeah.
freon charge,
You have to refill it again.
Mhm.
how long ago were they put in?
They were
5 years ago?
5 years ago, I think it was.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
big deal. They were all free. And then look what happened.
But when they were put in, did anybody know soon after they were put in that they were put in improperly?
Yes,
Did anybody call the company that put them in and made them fixes?
it was over and done. It was free.
So free means
Free means,
not correct.
no, yeah.
I would have thought that Mitsubishi would have stepped up.
Nope.
and- Because it goes against their product.
They don't
We're
care.
not the only ones that have this problem, Spencer does.
I know, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a black mark on Mitsubishi.
Yeah, it certainly is, which is crazy. Okay, I told you about 76 Winthrop Terrace, it's all empty. Now, the air conditioner for this place is going to be absolutely out of sight. The bid was supposed to be like $28,000, which was bad enough it is, as it was. Now, the two bids that came through is, one is 46,000 and the other is 48,000. So that is absolutely crazy. That's nuts. Next. And the roof for next door, that is all set. The guy's name, Roy Brown, is the person that's going to be doing the roof. But we need the structural done first, because you start at the bottom and go up, not up and go down.
Yay.
So that's all been measured and whatever, but you know what happens, it just takes time.
Time, yeah.
Yeah. The structural engineer came and out on July 6th. I do not have his report back. So I don't know what he found in the basement. I mean, I know what's in the basement, but
Yeah.
what his actual words would be. So. And now we have the policy for the tenants' participation in the board meeting, and I gave it to you.
I'd like to address that, please.
Yes, you can.
We brought it before the tenants,
Yeah.
and it was voted down.
That's not mine. That comes right from DCD.
Well, it still was voted down. I mean,
Okay.
if somebody has a grievance, if the person who has the grievance and is submitted doesn't go before the chair of the board. to
Doesn't
decide
go
whether
before
it's a
what?
grievance. Here it says, generally the board chair will make decisions on which matters are grievable.
That's only if you disagree with what is going on the grievance committee first. If you disagree still with what you have,
But it doesn't
then
say
it comes
that.
here.
It doesn't say that.
Okay, hold it down.
Yeah, it says generally the board chair will make decisions on which matters are grievable. So
No.
that would come first.
Never has happened.
Well, the
I
word
know,
here makes
it's
it
there.
sound like that.
Okay, let me check.
She'll look into it for you.
Yeah. Okay, as you know, there's no board meeting in August. Nobody has one. And also, this is my last board meeting, because there's none in August.
Lucky you.
And I won't, I probably won't be here in September, because I'm going on that cruise whether you have a meeting or not.
Good for you.
She doesn't know I'm going with her.
Surprise, we're all going.
Yeah, all going, right?
We'll have our board meeting on the boat.
You're taking all your headaches with you. So this is your last board meeting.
Last board meeting, yes, I'm retiring as of tomorrow, but still be here, so what do you call that? Not retiring, half and half.
So you'll still be heading
She'll
the
be still-
helm.
Yes,
Until
until
they-
we get a
Till we
director.
find
Till we get a
Somebody, yeah.
director,
Yes.
Speaking of,
yes,
I need to address that the hiring committee
yeah,
is not what it should be. Hiring committee, the authority recognizes the importance of resident participation in hiring. The tenant organization shall have at least 2 seats on all authority hiring panels.
Right, we're just gonna read the application, so when we do the hiring part, there'll be more.
But the "we" has to have 2 people, not just Virginia, but also another one.
oh,
There
Virginia's
is.
right here,
There is.
Lynn,
Debbie. Me, Virginia, and
Debbie.
Debbie. There's 3 of us.
No, 2 for the alternate. There has to be 2.
I thought it was the complete board that have to give the okay.
After,
Oh,
after,
absolutely.
after.
Yeah.
After.
We, yeah, those people that were chosen are the ones that are just going to look at them. And before you even get
The
them,
hiring committee.
they're going to Rick Lico, and from Rick Lico, they're going to DACD, and then it will only be what's left. So you're not gonna, but after when it's actually chosen to be hired, then the board has to do it.
Okay, what I'm talking about is the hiring committee. The
You-
hiring committee, could-
No. A board hires, the board fires.
well, it's in the MOU, which you signed. The
Lynn?
authority recognizes the
Get the
importance of
freaking thing
resident
out.
participation. The tenant organization shall have at least 2 seats on all authority hiring
Here.
panels.
Right
You
here.
have that paper, huh?
Right. I may even have the year of the review.
So let somebody else look at them. I don't wanna give a care because I'm gonna read them after anyway.
Go on.
I don't care.
You should get a T-shirt printed. I don't care, I'm leaving.
I should wear my executive director's one.
And then
we
write under,
purchased.
put a line through it and put, I don't care, I'm
No,
leaving.
I'm moving, I don't
So what happened as a result of this, seeing Deb is the only LTO person on the
Yeah.
hiring
Not,
committee.
you can recommend, you're not gonna hire it. You're gonna recommend it.
Right, but it's,
And we're
can't
talking
hire.
about the hiring right here.
No, you don't do the hiring, the board does the hiring.
They're,
You can look at the applications or
Can I-
whatever, but it's not
You
that.
done?
The board
Are
is
you
the
done?
only,
They-
no, the board is the only people that can hire or fire.
it's the process, the
process.
committee
They-
process.
Right.
They
So that-
also put in their, who they would like, and then it's the board that makes the final decision
Correct.
with their input
LTO
as to
has
what they
input,
want,
right,
yes,
and it
yes.
has to be
But you
more
can
than
recommend
one
it though,
person.
only
You
recommend, you
recommend.
can only
Right,
recommend.
Yeah,
Right, but
I
it
don't-
has to be
I don't
more than
think
one
that's what
person,
they're-
it's only Deb. So we had
Oh,
a meeting,
Jesus Christ.
the
Okay.
LTO had a meeting and, did a,
Election?
secret ballot. And
Secret ballot, oh my God.
Says involvement
That's
of
how we
selection
vote.
of
That's how we
ED and
vote.
management agent looking at resume applications, LTO on selection committee of management agent ED. Says tenant's preference, LDH candidate. So you can make a recommendation and then it goes to the board and the board makes their decision from the recommendations that you made as well as what we made.
If I might, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the preliminary committee.
Right.
They went, the membership of the membership
Right.
of
Right.
the,
Mhm.
So there's 2 members.
no, the officers. You're not an officer, yeah. 2.
What?
So Debbie was,
Does
you
it say
picked Debbie,
officer?
they held a vote. The vote was unanimous for Debbie and unanimous for Kathy.
That's fine, Kathy, if you'd
It
like to
does-
be on our board, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
All you gotta
That's
do
it.
is say that you'd like to be on it too,
Yeah.
that's fine, I
Yeah.
have no problem.
And
should
that
have at
they
least
know,
2
that
seats.
you're not
Yeah,
making
but it
any
does
decisions, it's
say-
just reviewing everything.
But that's fine,
They have
Yeah,
to be
that's
on
quite all right.
personnel.
That's fine.
That's all.
right?
I have no problem
Oh,
with that at all.
this is stating basically that they don't have to be officers. They could be any tenant that they want to be.
No, officers.
No,
No,
the tenant organization shall have at least 2 seats on all authority hiring panels.
Right.
But it doesn't say only officers.
But that's okay,
No big
Kathy's
deal,
fine.
just do it, no
And
big deal.
Kathy's fine.
I'm not
Thank
into
you,
that
Kathy,
now.
for stepping up and wanting to
Like
do
Lynn
it.
says,
thank you.
tell me you don't care.
No, that's fine. The more help, the better, I appreciate it, thank you.
All right, where the hell
I
am
think I took your
I?
paper. Did I take
Okay.
your paper?
I don't think,
Okay.
No,
Can I
she
give it
had,
back?
no,
No,
this
you
is all
handed
yours.
it over to her.
Oh, okay, okay. Onward.
Onward, okay, that is my last thing. I have everything here.
Thank you for clarifying. Sometimes things get jumbled.
Well, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so financials you got, I hope.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, this is gonna end up being a problem because what happens is the lack of rent at West School, which I get subsidized from to put here. And if the one apartment is empty, and it doesn't matter whether it's one or whatever, they are using the 400 money to keep that thing running because it's in the negative. And it's been in negative for years.
Yeah.
And we thought that we could sell it, but no, we couldn't. So I signed, I had to
Not
sign the
here.
contract, so it doesn't expire until 2025. And the Denham contract with the Section 8 does not expire till 2026.
So you were talking about selling
I
West?
wanted to,
Yeah,
but it didn't work.
But then, no, we still have to be stuck with
great.
it. Yeah.
Maybe in 2025 you can
Do something
get
with it.
them. I don't know. Good luck. And good luck whoever gets hired, because they might be a lot stricter than me. That I have to say.
Is that a threat?
Kind of.
No, maybe
I
that would be a
know.
good thing.
I know.
As far as the West School and whatever, I don't know, just get
Can
it.
you donate it?
Can't do anything with it, we kinda just stuck with it.
Can't do a thing with it because it's signed.
Yeah, did you see where where, the bank and Ware donated to the police department, the
Yeah, that little section.
Countryside Bank, that whole building,
Yeah.
for $1.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was
I
nice.
wonder if Cornerstone, are they ever gonna close?
They are closed, aren't they?
No, no.
No,
that's
No,
the
they're in the
law.
negotiations, the selectmen, and they're trying to get them to stay.
Well, they had a
Good.
meeting, yeah, with the
Trying.
bank,
But after so many people
Commissioners.
have transferred their funds because they were gonna close, who's gonna come in?
Well, I haven't transferred my funds.
I haven't done mine. Well, I already have mine. The kids have it there.
Okay, let's get back to business, please.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, it
Finance.
would be nice for people up here to.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Be
Well,
able to
that's
walk out of the
exactly
bank
why.
and do their
I
business.
think that we need to, the people here need to have a bank.
Yes, they
And
do.
a store,
Yeah.
in a store, in the cash markets, so financial.
Yeah, so
I make the motion, we
accept the
accept the
fin-
financials.
I second it.
okay,
Any discussion?
Virginia and Barbara.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? And Barbara.
And you have the warrant in front of you. You can all look at what's there and tell me. And later, if you want to see what's behind it, it's in here. But everything is usually pretty well explained there, but. And the, Lowe's bill is quite high because we had to order stuff while we could get it. Because who knows if it'll be there tomorrow. Probably won't be. First.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one, huh?
Yeah. But there isn't a thing that's going down, so. Nothing.
Custom wood floors,
Hmm?
custom wood floors.
She paid to have her floor put in. We paid to have it installed. She bought all the stuff.
Okay.
It's good.
It's indestructible vinyl.
It is nice. I have to admit that it is nice.
Thank you. I have good taste. But it's vinyl. It's
Now, are you all moved out of the other one?
No.
When
No,
will that
she's
happen?
gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
No,
I'm gonna.
no, no, no,
I'm
she's gonna do
already
it.
filling the holes and sanding and painting and so.
Because David is out straight.
Yeah. so I'm
David
gonna
is
take
going
care of
to
it.
see if this kid that's on the fire department can do seasonal work here. And he would only be working for like $18 an hour. But he would help David. I'm not saying he can do an apartment over.
No, no.
He's not old
no,
enough.
No.
But, something to help him with because it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, he can't, he's going to a wedding at the end of the month.
Isn't he in it?
Yes, he is the best man.
Yeah.
So pray to God nobody calls him.
Everybody
And
hold
if
their
somebody
breath.
gets locked out, just call the police.
That's the part.
Yes, well, the key is here there. They have a lockbox.
It was just an empty
Yeah.
thing in there, so I made a pantry out of it.
How much, vote for the warrant?
Yeah. Send it
Yep.
in.
I make a motion.
Okay,
I second it.
Any discussion on anything?
Second from yours.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays?
Good, that was quick.
Well, look at that. We're done.
No. Oh, we have old business or new business?
Any old business or new business? Board wants to discuss?
Yeah, it is.
Any
I
old
can't hear.
business or new business that the board wishes to discuss before I open it up to the LTO? Okay. Okay, I open it up to the LTO. Anything?
Well, you already said about the.
Yeah, she did.
The voting, and I have a letter which will be emailed, which is already emailed to you, about our decisions on the policy. The policy about
Oh, the tenant one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so if you want me to repeat it, I will, but,
No, if you're sending it to us,
okay.
We've already discussed,
yeah.
the
it's
cap will
just-
be added to.
I will.
So as soon as we have applications that we can review, we will make a time and a point to have everybody
You know,
meet.
he didn't put a time.
And you know
I just
what?
thought about that. He didn't put a time for them. They could wait forever. Oh, no, July 25th. Ah, okay, July 25th.
July 25th.
And where did this go?
It's gonna go in every paper in the
Every
world.
paper in the world and online.
Everybody's,
So it's gonna go to Indeed and,
all those crazy things.
Boston, whatever, all of us. It's gonna go all over, so.
And
We
all
got
of
things
these things.
going, and that's the most important things is that
get them moving.
it's
Yeah.
out there now. So hopefully we'll find somebody. If there's
Well, we
no,
have to find
if there's, oh, please, I
Yeah,
don't,
you do.
I don't wanna be here sitting praying. If there's no questions by the LCO, I will open it up to the people that are sitting in the back, as long as it is not a grievance, if there's some question that's simple that we can answer. If it's anything that is technical, it should be brought to the director so that it can be put onto an agenda, so that there is time for the director to get the information that people need for it. Is there any questions? Ms. Dukes?
I have a question. This has to do with the board. So when your position becomes available, right, it is supposed to be posted at the town hall and posted that so that other people know that your position is going to be open? I know that yours is coming up sometime soon.
Not soon, hopefully another year. I'm
I
not,
mean, well, that's,
you want it?
so, no, I don't.
Not everything is cracked up to be, and no, there's no pay.
Yeah, the
I
pay's
was
terrible.
on a board before, I was
Yes.
a state rep for Head Start for a
Oh,
long
yeah,
time.
sure.
My question is, so where does it have to be posted? It has to, your position, so yours comes up in a year.
Yeah,
you
that's
have to-
something that
That's
Nancy
entirely
Knoll
different.
takes care of and
She's
the
gone.
director.
She's gone.
Oh,
Laura,
she's gone?
Laura, whatever.
Laura's
See,
there.
I don't even know.
It's
I
an
don't
election.
even- It's an election.
Yeah, it's an
So
election.
it's an election, yours will be an election and it has to be posted, and all you guys' position has to be posted, is that correct? When your position is open?
We gotta get signatures, no?
Yeah, you have to go around and get
No,
signatures.
it's in May.
It
It's in
won't be,
May.
it's a thing that happens in
What?
May of each year. You
Oh,
know, with the
yeah.
town
Ours,
elections.
Yeah, both
that's-
of ours
that's
has
where
to,
it-
yeah.
Where it is,
Yeah.
is in the
Okay,
town
so that
elections.
doesn't matter whether it's your position, her position.
The only
or-
person that it's different with would be the state appointee.
Can't touch it.
That's the only one. The state appointee, which is Virginia.
Virginia.
Virginia's the
So
state appointee.
How
But
is
she's,
that different?
she's
The
appointed
state
by the
doesn't.
state.
Yes, I
Not by
understand
you.
that. But when her position is up, doesn't it have to be posted so that other people can be,
Right,
yeah?
yeah.
You have to apply
Residents,
for it.
yeah.
You have to
But-
Right,
apply for
but
it.
they- Right.
But the
Right.
public
Just
has
like
to
mine,
know.
when mine comes due, it goes to the LTO and the tenants, the membership, and they have to decide
Yeah.
who they wanna.
But it
you know.
has to be put out to the public so that the public can also apply for it, correct?
Only the residents in Warren.
Right. Well, the residents in Warren.
Right.
So yours will be posted by an election, so when is yours up and when did yours,
Doesn't matter. When it's up,
Mine
it's
is
up.
up in 5 years.
Yeah.
when was yours open? When did
In
yours?
5 years.
No, she's
I,
asking
that's
when.
that's my question.
These
I
are
said, when
5-year
was it-
positions.
Right, but she's new, so she's got 5 years to go. So 5 years from
Well,
now.
I've been here for 2 years, so it's a 5-year thing.
Right.
So evidently it had to be open
Well,
at
4
some
years
point.
then. 4 years.
So when did yours become renewed, is what I'm saying?
When did you start?
In October of
22?
21.
You're
Oh,
21.
October 21 she started.
October 21, so.
For 5
so
years from
yours
there,
is
then
5 years. So everybody's is for
2026.
5 years.
No,
No.
well, it depends. How long is yours?
Mine's 2025,
2025.
in May of 2025. Because I filled this, this
Yeah,
is
you
crazy,
filled it.
because it was
You filled
a death, but then it turned into the tenant appointed seat, so I still have to just fulfill what was left of his term.
Right, and then the next time
Then,
she'll,
right, it'll be a
It'll be 5-year.
5-year.
that's the same thing that happened to me. I filled somebody else's.
So you'll have to run next time, is that correct?
No, I'm not on elected.
So it will just,
Right. it'll be through you guys.
Okay, but,
No,
now,
not through you guys,
not
it's the whole
recommend,
town.
No,
Peggy's
town.
versus
No.
Peggy.
Francis was elected.
You
She's
cannot,
elected.
Francis was
Peggy's is
elected.
elected.
yes,
Who's
but the
elected?
seat,
Who's
oh God, let me just, the seat was changed by the new law of
May
January
2020.
2020.
May 2021.
Well,
It
the
was.
law was was voted on in January
Oh,
of
it
2020.
took
And then,
effect
and then there
in May.
was, right, and so the law changed that the next vacant seat, however it became vacant, whether it was through an election or through someone who decided they wanted to give up their seat, or unfortunately with Mr. Holmes, it was a death. That seat became the tenant appointed seat, the town tenant appointed seat.
Yeah.
So my seat is not an elected seat. It goes to the tenants. The tenants decide who they want to put up. And then whoever, if they ask and someone says, yes, I want to, they write a letter of interest. And then those letters go to the selectmen. And the selectmen picks from those letters. But you have to be a tenant here.
Yeah.
You cannot be a resident. That's why there's no election.
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
For your nomination papers, how many signatures do you have to have?
I think it's 32.
It is.
Is it
32?
It's 32.
32.
And they suggest to get more than that in
Yeah,
case
because some of them don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't.
their addresses aren't right on the
Yeah.
voting
They're not
thing.
registered to vote in
Either
the
that
first
or they're
place.
dead.
Yeah.
Could be dead.
Yeah, you never know.
I know.
Nope, you don't know where.
Or you get people to sign it and then you find out they're not even residents.
Yeah, so
No,
that's
we're
true,
not-
that's
they're
true.
not even a registered voter.
Right,
Right.
you just never know.
This is
Right.
red
Yeah.
card.
Any other questions from anybody? No? Thank you.
Okay,
Then
Meeting
shall
ended.
we close the meeting?
I
I
can't
make a motion
What
to close
time?
the
A
meeting
second.
at,
It is
4:30?
4:27.
27.
27, yeah.
4:27.
anybody second it? I second it.
Okay,
All in
Barbara.
favor?
Aye.
Someone's gonna be on time.
Close.